Good afternoon, all. Thank you for joining us for Orbit Advance introduction and some of the important tips how you can use Orbit Intelligence. I welcome you all to our webinar. Little bit housekeeping. We have one Q&A box which can be used in case you have any questions between webinar. You can put forward in a textual format and we will address those questions at the end of webinar. As you might have noticed in this month, we have added multiple things in your existing solutions, which you are subscribing. Those we will try to explain and demonstrate that how well you can use it, what are the effective usage, and how it can help you to deliver a value to your organization. Me, along with my colleague Yogesh, welcome you again to our webinar.
Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome to this webinar.
Okay, so initially there are three Orbit Intelligence subscription module. One is Essential. We have previously done a slight introduction to Orbit Essential. Orbit Essential is a basic module wherein you can perform searches and create bibliographic level chart. Another module is Orbit Advance, wherein up to 3 million results set from a keyword or a classification can be taken for a live analysis, and you will be able to create charts based on that. Some of the functionality which are additionally available, those are in saved analysis module, wherein you can save up to 20,000 records and create some cleaned analysis. Some of them are related to creating one-click report. You can also customize some of the graph. Maybe you have some inclination or your stakeholder is interested in specific specific data points. Those can be customized well in advanced module. You can also clean some of the assignee name, some of the classification, or some of the concepts. This really helps you to clean and give a cleaned analysis or a cleaned data points. For an example, a concept of mobile phone or concept of a handheld device both mean same. You can combine them in a data rules using customization capabilities in Orbit Advance. Further, you can click on any of the chart area and view the patent records coming out of it. We have added a few content additionally in our interface. One of them is non-patent literature. So we are covering plethora of publications. Those are coming from research articles, conference proceeding, books, PhD thesis, and some of the literature like clinical trial. So all of these, when you perform a keyword search, will be searched and given to you in a tabulated format. These are also wide area of domains. It covers life science. It also covers mathematical, physics, or environmental science. So it's not limited to a specific domain. And on top of it, we also are curating data from universities repository, and around 200 plus universities are gathered and those are delivered to you. Whenever you perform search in Orbit Intelligence, there will be a dynamic tab just beside an patent family tab or hit list, which can be opened by clicking on non-patent literature tab. This can be further expanded by clicking on an arrow and opening a preview. So on left hand side, by relevancy score wise or a publication score wise, you can sort it. And those gives you tabulated results as once you click on any of the hyperlink of our article, this will open up details like who published it, what are the abstract, and what are the author or affiliation associated with. You can also click on a hyperlink at the bottom, and this will lead you to the full text of complete non-patent literature. Around 60% of our content which we have curated till now is accessible via full text. You can see the PDF documents or of complete non-patent literature. I'll hand over my mic to Yogesh, and he will take you to the next level of analytics can be achieved from Orbit Intelligence Advanced.
Thank you, Pushpak. So, as Pushpak said, that advanced module has some analysis features or analysis option in which you can analyze your patent portfolio and come to generate some graphs and charts which can be used in your landscape reports or any other types of reports. So, as you know, once you get a result set, you have an analysis option wherein once you click, it will take you to the dashboard overview, wherein it will show you the number of patent documents that you have selected for analysis and a quick overall view, trend, the top players, technical domains, market coverage, and all those things in a single dashboard. Uh, then apart from the charts which I've shown on the dashboard, there are some 11 top recommended visualizations which will be available at your end, where you can directly create the charts with even it is a bar graph, a horizontal bar, a bubble chart, or a heat map with respect to your investment trade, technological overview, players dependency, and many other options. There are also some 46 predefined charts which can be prepared by the users on the basis of year, assignees, inventors, country, technology, and legal status. Each and every option has an collapsible option wherein you can enter to each and every field type of a chart and see the details of each chart and what type of chart you can prepare. So now let's jump into what additional features or what additional uh, data you get from these charts. So as Pushpak said, advanced module gives you further a hand in deep diving into the data and understand the data behind each and every graph. So each and every graph which is produced in Orbit Advanced is customizable and has an option to change the values of the axis or to view the chart, view the data behind the chart. So here you can see an example wherein a selection option can be availed in advance. You can select multiple parts of a graph that you have developed and see the data behind it, wherein you also have an option to browse that selection and drill down more into the data. So this helps you a lot to drill down into the data and deep dive into the data that you have selected for analysis. Further, each and every chart has an option wherein you can either select the top 10, top 20 assignees or the values that you want in the chart, or else as a stakeholder, you have your own competitors into mind and you want to publish the charts for those. So there is something known as my selection, which will be available at your end, wherein the user can select from the list of assignees or co-assignees or inventors or classifications and prepare those charts from themselves. Ahead, there is also one more option known as a split option that we call in Orbit, wherein the graph or the maps that you have generated can be split on the basis of your own other fields that you can select. So for example, you can see in this chart the custom option that I've selected, and for my top 10 assignees, I have selected on the basis of the technology domain, how the work is being done. So you get a clear cut idea that what your each and every assignee or the competitor that you want to focus on, in which domain they are working, either it is a technological domain or classifications or legal status or any other part. You will be able to understand deep into each and every assignees, and you will get all these kind of a charts which is very useful to benchmark your competitors. Then each and every chart has an option where you can change the chart type. So as I said, not only bar chart or like a vertical or a horizontal bar chart, a pie chart can also be prepared, or a tag chart can also be prepared. So it depends nearly on the user what kind of a chart he wants to avail and export in his analysis. And there's also an option to export all the charts in directly in PPT along with the description of what that chart exactly speaks about, and how what features does it considers behind each and every chart options. There is something known as a data rules option, which is also available in Orbit, which is mostly used in a save analysis. So each and every Orbit intelligence module has an option to save your analysis. There are some limitations to the number of documents which can be saved in analysis. On the basis of this, you can also you can use the option data rules to curate your data. So basically, in preparing a landscape report, there's a biggest challenge for a user is to curate or standardize a data. So data rules option is used wherein you can group your assignees, concepts, codes, classification. There are two ways. If you want database itself to group the assignees or group make the grouping, you can always click on suggest grouping. But at some end, if you want to manually group this and manually curate your data in data rules, you can always use an option of grouping that is given on the right side of the screenshot. Further, once you click on a grouping, it depends on it shows you how the grouping is being done, and in data rules you can use this grouping. So not only for assignees, in screenshot you can see we have also grouped certain concept in a single in a single way, and these groupings can be used further for your analysis. So data rule administration option is given to you, wherein you can activate or deactivate the groupings that you have done. So this is very useful when you're working on certain group set of patent documents, and you want in a different set of documents, you don't want to use the same data rules that you have applied previously. You can always deactivate them and activate them afterwards wherever you want to use those data rules. Then there is very crucial and very good option that is available in advanced analysis is filtering, wherein you can always use a filter option in all of the types of charts, and you have to enter it in a command line way. So if you're familiar with the command line that is used in Orbit, so for any of the chart, you can use this option to filter out the specific data. So here you can see I have a global data for my top assignees, wherein I want to focus on only in Indian publications. So I can use a filter option that of IN/PN, which will give me only Indian scenario. So similarly, other options can be used while in a filter option. There is something also known as automatic categorization, which is available in Orbit Intelligence Advanced module. So in landscape analysis, most of the time what we focus is on categorizing our patent documents in a particular domain or a particular taxonomy. So if you want database to do the automatic categorization on the basis of concepts, those automatic categorization, you can view it in a heat map, which is very useful and uh, which will be very easy for you to understand the trend of that particular concepts, how it has been in how many patent documents the invention or the concepts have been mentioned throughout the years, and in which year it was at its peak. Now this is something as automatic categorization, but at some point, if the user wants some selected concepts to be concepts to be used for the categorization, and you want to build up graphs or the charts on the basis of your selected concepts, so that is also available in Orbit Advanced under custom option, where you can select your own my selection option, wherein you can select your own concepts and you can build a similar heat map or a chart on it, and you can comment in which domain or in which concepts or in which invention domain most of the patent documents are focused on. So this gives you very good insights into the cluster or the domains in which the less work is done or the major work is done. Another similar concept cluster map can be prepared in Orbit, which is what we call as a wheel map. Again, this wheel map has the concepts which are automatically detected by the database from the data that you have selected for analysis. Further, each and every wheel or part of a wheel is same. You can select, or multi-selection option is available. And next chart that is available, that we call as a foam chart, which is again a very good pictorial view of how each and every concept is been worked, like how many patent documents are covered under each and every concept. So same in a foam chart also, you can select any part of a foam and try to understand what kind of a data is behind that particular part of a foam. And you can again browse selection, do the browse selection, and do the deep diving into the data. Then this is also a kind of a important chart that we provide in Orbit, is to where you understand your market of your invention and in which all countries the patent have been already granted, and where you want to focus next once your patent is available. So it is very if you're doing a competitor analysis, or if you want to understand the competition in the market, the best way is to understand what your competitors are like working, with whom they are working on and how many collaboration they are doing on their inventions. So those kind of a cluster chart that we call as a network chart is also available in Orbit, wherein you can understand how your assignees are working. So you can prepare co-assignee chart, or the chart based on the citations, like how the players dependent on the citations. So this helps you very good. This gives you a very good scenario of how your competitors or the other assignees are working. Are they working with someone, like collaborating with someone, and how many patent documents they have common in between them. So all these types of charts with detailed integration and detailed customizable options are available in Orbit advanced module, wherein you can select all this, and you can export the charts in different format, like in JPEG format or directly in PPT. Now, till here, we just saw that some automatic categorization can be done with the help of a tool, and then there are some selected categorization. But at some point, if you want to do some manual categorization, so there is something called as work file that we have in Orbit, that can be used in very smooth manner, and it is very useful. So I would request Pushpak to take this ahead, and please explain the work files and the usefulness of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Yogesh. As Yogesh has communicated previously, till here we have seen how patent application, whatever is written in a patent specification, can be plotted as chart. But sometimes it happens that there are some keywords, there are some categorization which are not disclosed in a patent specification, and you want to curate it. We have one system which is known as a work file system, wherein a selected set of results which are coming from any of the searches can be plotted, can be curated, and can be collaborated in a one specific work file of a group of a work file, wherein you can set up tags for them. You can also index it. You can also rank in the system and create charts based on that. For an example, for a set of a result set, I select them and paste them in a single work file. Later on, you can create multiple user fields, which are highlighted on the top in Orbit Intelligence. You can create multiple values for a specific user fields, define an index associated with it. It can be a single value selection, multiple value selection, a radio button, or you can have a text or a hyperlink associated with your user fields. Those can be also imported if you have them in an Excel sheet. Once you import that, user field values will be populated, and those will be shown in a dynamic tab of a work file, wherein user field can be further selected or classified for a particular patent. For a manual analysis, so if you classify a set of a patent, maybe 10 or 50 patent, or a single manual selection is taken and you want to classify that whether this patent belongs to a specific user field. For an example, this patent need to be tagged via agrochemical. Maybe it's a bacterial strain. Maybe it also complement as a modified genome. Maybe patent also talk about in vitro method, and all of those user fields. Since it is a multi-value selection, you can choose, and once you click on a save, this will be classified for a particular patent. Now in here, you don't need not to you need not to give it a single document every time. You can select a group of a document and click on a pencil like icon on the top, and for a set of a patent you can classify them in a single go. Once you classify them, those can be further plotted, and these will be user field based created charts. So for an example, I created chart based on agrochemical, which I have classified previously in my work file, and those are plotted. Now, earlier as Yogesh split by function, wherein I am tagging top three assignees with respect to my set of a work file, and those will be tagged. You can open them and browse them. You can further create two-level analysis in here, wherein for a user field which you have classified for a particular work file or a patent, and you wish to tag them or a period of a priority year, how they are stacked together and how they are coming up. So the access which are coming of a first priority year can be changed to application year, classification, subclassification, jurisdiction, or any other indica which you see on a patent specification. So Orbit being dynamic can give you multiple data points which can be plotted on the fly, and you can view them for a future reference. Further, as you already have noticed previously, you can download a PowerPoint presentation for a set of a chart which you create, or you save them. You can download it as a PowerPoint, and those can also be given as a hot link to a mail, wherein each and every recipient of a mail, once he clicked on a hyperlink, he will be able to see a dynamic web page wherein all charts are saved. The link need not to be subscribed to Orbit Intelligence. Once he clicks on a link, all your comments, all your separate slides will be also available, because sometimes your PowerPoint presentation are too huge to be sent through mail. Link really help you to send the data to your stakeholder. You can further edit once the link is sent to a specific stakeholder. You can add comment, create and replace or reorder the chart, and same link will deliver a dynamic content, and you need not to send an updated mail to a specific stakeholder. Further, you can also use your organization resources like R&D people or some of the people who has more technical knowledge or insight for your specific patent. So all the results which you save in your work file can be shared with all the R&D people, all the scientists, or all non-technical or technical person who wants to evaluate or view a curated data instead of performing a search of their own. System really works, and it is known as Orbit Workflow, wherein you can have a collaborative system for your organization, wherein a set of a result set, wherein search of a result set is distributed to many stakeholders via work file, and those are saved in a specific folder, and folder wise sharing can be done. Now, in things need to be noticed in here is that a specific folder can belong to a department, or you can restrict an access to a specific person, whether the person should have this work file access or not. So administration can be done for a specific work file. We also complement this information via review system. Now, review system helps you to understand if you have given some of the document via work file to a stakeholder, if they have added some comments, if they have added some changes has been done by a technical analysis like an agrochemical, and they have specified this patent also cover a promoter sequence. They click over it, and whenever the changes is done for a particular indication, a mail is sent to you, and you will be able to identify that review has been completed for a work file and you need to take a specific action. For an example, many organizations use this system to find and monitor their competition patent, to find new IPC classification publications for a broad classification, and those are delivered via work file automatically to R&D group, and wherein on a Monday morning or in a week's time, they have to review all those patent document, and whenever they tag it interesting, you can use this information to oppose those patents. As you know that opposing a patent only requires you to submit patent document to patent office. It doesn't require that much cost, and it is a cost-effective process to protect your organization interest. To use it, we use alert system, wherein a specific assignee name or keywords or classifications alert is created, and those alerts are delivered to a specific work file. For an example, I created an alert, and those are delivered to autonomous vehicle work file, wherein if there are two user fields, top user field, which is saying interesting or not. One of them is interesting, another is saying not interesting. And when a R&D user select an interesting, we set up a system in Orbit Review, wherein we specify, in case of an autonomous vehicle, if from today's onward, if user field is changed or classified as interesting, a mail should be set up to one specific person or group of entire R&D team, and to take a further action on it. This really helps you to summarize, wherein alert is created, that is delivered directly to a work file. R&D person sees that, okay, there are new or updated patent communications are there, wherein a person has to tag interesting and not interesting. Once the interesting tag is applied, an email is shoot up to IP department, and once they view the same work file, they will be able to tag a specific content, which is an IP review, means opposition need to be filed, whether it's a organization interest, whether it match with vision or not. So specifically, you can create those user fields and select them. This is a review system wherein you are using a technical resource and protecting interest for your organization. You might also notice that some of the user fields which are specifically shown to a group of people can be maintained. For an IP person, there can be a set of a user field for a specific work file, but those are only visible to IP person, not an R&D person, to make them more focused or not to confuse them. Further, till now we have seen those are delivered through Orbit interface. For an organization which is used and want to specifically look for ways to customize it, we can deliver customized result page, customized landing page, wherein R&D review stage is slightly different. You have all images and stakeholder information, wherein a person can put comment and make it a streamline. And various other users, like you want to give it to management also, and management doesn't want to view entire full text specification, but they want to give whether it make a business sense or it threatens their market in future. So those tagging can be done. So customization can be done for a particular patent for a review purpose, and ultimately all the reviews gathered can be curated in Excel sheet and made an insight out of it. This brings us to end of our webinar. I will be interested to notice if there are some questions. Okay.
Yes, Pushpak, I think there was one question, like it was regarding the NPL data, non-patent literature. It was like, what are the unique content that we give through our NPL?
Yeah, it's a good question. So I would say that we are covering almost 1.6 million, 160 million publications, and out of its unique content is clinical trial. You get, if you are from pharmaceutical organization and you want to know whether any clinical trials are going on or a combination of a trial is going on, it will be a quick information. And which is out of standard NPL, which everywhere available. You can also get curated content for a university repository. So in case you are looking for invalidation of a competition patent, or you are delivering some invalidation services to your stakeholder, you will be able to create a good report wherein information is not missed out. And as everyone know that university research, which is somewhat a gold mine to get a novelty destroying document. It's a very high-end curated content which you can avail. Thank you for your question.
Yeah, thank you, Pushpak. And there was one more query that I had was for the analysis. Like we can prepare analysis with patent documents, but is there an option available with respect to non-patent literature for analysis?
Yeah, it's a good question. We have in Orbit Intelligence is somewhat limited, but we have another solution which is known as Orbit Innovation, wherein you can create analysis out of non-patent literature. Clustering can be, if you have interest in creating clustering, means in a non-patent literature, some text is used and you want to also categorize them, just like we did for patent, can be done through our another tool, which is known as Orbit Intellectual, wherein you can create and collate a data which can be our own in-house data, which is trade secret, and you want to still find out or create a themescape map wherein all of my research with respect to publicly available research, how it collate and whether someone is coming to near my niche or near my trade secrets kind of thing. So non-patent literature analytics can be done in a two resource. One is Orbit Innovation, another is Orbit Intellectual. Thank you for your question.
Okay, thank you. That was informative. Okay, there was one more query. Like, is full text of NPL is available in Orbit?
At present, searching is limited to title abstract and assignee name and inventor name. But yes, so we do cover to some extent the metadata which come out of a specification. It is known as keywords, wherein important terms of documents on NPL is curated and you will be able to get it. Uh, um, to get a full text, you have to click on a hyperlink and then you will be able to get a full text. And almost 70% of time, you will definitely get a full text.
Okay, thank you, Pushpak. There was one more query in a chat by Srinivas. He says that why country restriction is not working in searching. If we restrict to display China or Germany patents, why Orbit is showing only US patents? So I think,
Yeah, you can explain.
yes, yeah.
Please go ahead.
So yeah, this is because your searching in the collection is with FAMPAT. So if you're restricting your search with any countries, we suggest to use full pat option. So maybe Srinivas, if you want, we can have another call through a call or something. I can give you this solution wherein how by using full pat you can restrict your country, restrict your result set to your desired countries at your end. So if you want, you can just mail me. We can take this discussion ahead through a separate call.
Yeah, absolutely correct. It also, yes, usually because when you perform search in FAMPAT, and as Yogesh suggested, it's a family environment. You get all the family members and the display is dependent on your user settings. So yeah, it becomes really hard to change it every time. To I
That was
received
the
one
question
more
that I.
query. Yeah, I received one query. And if we wish to try this Orbit advanced interface, what they have to do, please contact us to your relationship manager, or you can reach out to us and drop a mail. We will be happy to set up a trial for you and happy to set up an upgraded access of Orbit Advanced. I will also remind you that we have another ongoing webinar, which is Orbit Premium version, wherein you can create up to more 100, 200 type of various charts. And this will be conducted next week on Tuesday. If you have not received the link, please drop us a mail. We will be sending you an invite shortly. Yogesh, do you have any other question?
No, at my end, I didn't receive any more questions.
Okay,
So I
thank you
think,
so
yeah.
much for joining us. And this is Pushpak and Yogesh. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, everyone.